Good morning, everyone. I'm just actually going to tidy up my workspace while people are signing on. Happy Labor Day weekend. I hope everybody has some fun plans. Just FYI, we are closed on Monday. Let me see. If you could only see our back table, it is like a hot mess. A lot of crazy things going on. For those of you that are doing Maker Mania, all the products are in and the kits are ready to be picked up. So Jess will be sending emails out to everybody. But yes, the kits are here in the store, ready to be picked up. We are in the process of mailing everybody else's that have to be shipped. So those are going out today and early next week. And I hope you guys will love the kits. This is like my absolute favorite collection so far that we have had. And I think there's going to be a lot of amazing projects being done with this kit. So we have a lot of show and tell today. And, oh, there's the phone. So Mark is on phone duty and store duty. So and he's skipping along to the phone. He's such a happy camper this morning. If I could show you his face, you would all see that. So I'm going to go grab something and.
Yep, we are. Should I open the floor?
Yes. Yeah. We are going to get started in a minute. Let me just grab something. Let's see. Okay. So let's start off with some of the products that we got in. Oh. Last week I showed you the book. Actually, I'm going to run over and get it. Hold on one second. Okay. We got the Build-A-Album book in and the accessory pack. And probably on Wednesday I'll go through and actually show you how the accessory pack works. But I had the opportunity to make some and do some amazing classes this past week. And we actually completed the Build-A-Album. And here's my finished project. So I'm going to show you this. I have another one that was started. And like I said, on Wednesday, maybe that's what we'll do. I'll show you how to incorporate the accessory pack. But here is the basic book. And this is using the paper from Photoplay. We will be selling these in kits with directions. So this will not be a class. It'll be a kit only, but you can pick that up and order that. So you can see there's like pockets and pages. Here's a little pocket on the side. This is a pocket right here. Some of these I have to finish adding the stickers. I didn't quite complete it. We have that page. Beautiful paper collection. We will, and this one I have to finish because I made a mistake. I actually put the back page on too soon and I needed that somewhere else. And so we're going to wait for the paper to come in so I can add the other pages. But you can see the color combinations are just beautiful and it's a fun book to make. And like I said, you can order this as a kit. So we'll put that off to the side. So it's nice to see, that the completed project of these kits and folios from Photoplay. And this is the one that I'm going to work on, and we will have all the accessories inside here, so you can see the difference between the basic album and one with all the accessory pages. We have a small order in from Pink in Maine, and I love these, like you know, I love these little sets because you're not getting a bunch of items that you really don't want, but they have just kind of a few select items in a smaller price point and different little sentiments that are fun to put inside your card and outside your card. So we have 4 different sets from here. And a happy birthday, which everybody needs. And I love this. Ho hum, just another day. No way, it's your birthday. And then something to put inside the card. We have also received some fall things. So this is a really cute little fall set, my favorite time of the year. And over starting today and next week, we're in the process of kind of moving Christmas to the middle of the store. Halloween is going to be up front, and our front display will be fall. Like I said, my favorite time of year. So this is the Happy Fall die cut, and you have the shadow behind that. This is a really cute little fall set. Love the colors in these, and these little enamel dots, and you can see that there's like glitter inside them. Couple Christmas items that we got in from them. Love this. I can almost see doing a banner with these, putting these on packages. It'd be fun on a layout page. Just really sweet. Also, you could probably put this in a huge like lollipop, put a stick underneath that. So I think everybody's mind can kind of get going and think about all the different uses for that cool little die cut. This little wonky deer, I thought he was just absolutely sweet. And there is the coordinating die. Sometimes, yes, you can cut your stamps, but sometimes when you're talking about wonky little legs like this, it's so much easier with the die cut. The clear enamel dots, love these too. Use these a lot because you get the 3 different sizes. So we just got a nice size order in with these. This is new for Pink and Maine, and people are always coming in and asking for storage ideas, how to store their dies and so on and so forth. I have so many dies that this isn't a possibility that I can do this for every die that I have. But what I do want to use this for is, and label it, these are my Christmas sayings. So all my Christmas saying dies are in this container. All my Halloween dies are in this unit, and so on and so forth. Or, I mean, it would probably be great if I can put like all my rectangle dies and so on and so forth. Then there are these pockets, which close up on top. So you can put your magnet sheets in there with your dies. You can put your stamp and your die combo inside here. And they have the rings. And so there's the binder sold separate, and the storage inserts are sold separate. And it almost looks that maybe you can put 2 sets of storage binders in one. So I do like these. I thought these were really nice. And I wasn't sure what people were going to think about them. So I think we got 6 of each, and we definitely can get more. I know myself, I can probably just use 6 to start off with. Some more products that came in. Now we have like a mix of fall, Halloween, and Christmas coming in. So I'm probably going to jump all over the place and just kind of go by companies. This is a new dye from Creative Expressions, and they're from England. Their dyes tend to be on the larger side, but you can always, kind of cut them to our A2 size. They tend to make larger cards than we do, but they're still usable. And this was one of my absolute favorite dyes. I don't know if you can see, I'll kind of put this up close up, but we cut this morning and we didn't take all the pieces out, but all these will come out. And these inside here. And you get the background dye, which they did this kind of little swirl detail section on the back, and then these little pieces will pop out too. So you can see how gorgeous this is going to be when it's done. Let me see if I can grab a poker. I just take some of these out. But you can see how beautiful this will be. And even doing this, like if you can do it 3D, set one off. This was actually one of my favorite products from them for this fall or Christmas. We have a bunch of die cut sayings that came in. Oh, I shouldn't be cutting out. We have the music off, so I'm not sure what's going on unless Facebook is doing something funky. But I'm trying to remind Jess to put these on our YouTube page so you can, you can go back and review it on Facebook, but you can also see it on YouTube. Back to the Creative Expressions, we have a bunch of seasonal die cut sayings for your cards. Every year they have a Christmas angel, and this is their angel for 2021. Very cool. I mean, very contemporary, so very different for them. But we'll probably have a sample coming up over the next couple weeks once these all get set into our Christmas section. These Christmas trees, just great for winter, any time of the year. I'm not sure if I showed you this. This is a card I made with them. I did double stack them with the white behind them because I used a very similar color paper behind, and instead of having it all kind of blend in together, just putting that hint of white showing behind makes the tree stand out. And I did stack them. Love this die. This one we didn't get a chance to die cut yet, just to flourish. And in these little areas, I can see putting gems and sparkles inside. You can actually, that's like a little holly leaf, but you can snip those off and then use this for any season. So you're not really limited to the holiday time for it. And we actually had a customer come in the other day asking for Flourish, and they're very hard to find. And I had forgot that I had ordered this. A lot of times we order like a month or two in advance, and so it's always Christmas when they show up and we open a box. For those of you that love the slimline, what I love about this one, if you can see, and I'll flip it over, you are going to get the impression of these holly leaves that will go around the whole outside of these dies. And if you can see the way that they have the dies made, the cutting line is in the center. So you will get the piece that comes out will be a complete piece. It's not a frame. You'll have that etched holly frame around the edge, and then the piece that you cut out will also have the holly frame, so you can use it as a frame. And once again, we will be doing some samples with this because this is a really cool die. We have a small release of a couple items that are kind of grungy, and this is a new 3D embossing folder, and this is from Nellie, and I love the clocks. For those of you that have been in the store, you see my clock collection. So this is kind of right up my alley. I didn't get a chance to ink it or anything yet, but we're just kind of left it plain. Very cool folder. Now this is one die that I think I would have overlooked unless I saw it being used. Inside there are a lot of couple tag dies that you can see. Over in this little grouping is a kind of flag die. These are the little decorative pieces that you can put over the holes for your flags. I'm not sure which way they go. I think you can use them either way. But this is the die that I really thought was kind of cool. It is a pocket, and in this pocket you can insert, now these tags that I have are way too large, but if you have, actually you can put these tags in. So for people that are doing journaling or bookmaking, this is a really cool add-on. You can also put it on the front of the card, and you can fill it with a lot of gift cards at the holiday. So I think this will be very popular in a store. It's from Studio Light in their Planner Essential Cutting Die, and I don't think there is a particular, maybe just planner elements. And you'll see the picture. I believe these are all online. Couple other new die cuts from Studio Light, this grungy slimline, and once again you have all these little parts and pieces inside, layered little frames, an arrow. This is just a scribble, it's not a word. The postage slimline die for the outer edge, kind of like a coffee ring or a grunge ring. Little splatters. These little holes can fit, you know, as decoration on top of your tags. This kind of just, I don't know, kind of fabric-y, kind of grungy little die cut. I know we sold a couple of these yesterday. We also have a few stamp sets from them. If you can see down here, there's like the little paint tubes, the pencil, a paintbrush, some wording, background, assorted background stamps. And their price point is like really awesome. And another one with a music background and different elements. And lastly, from this kind of grunge collection, we got this cool stencil with all the numbers and letters and arrows. So those are from Studio Light. This is the Creative Detailer tool. I believe I have to put a battery in it, but it's like an eraser, and it'll clean up a lot of like little marks and such. This we're going to be using with our Glimmer Foil classes that we'll be doing this fall. We're going to be starting them probably in September, incorporating the Glimmer machine from Spellbinders and incorporating a lot of the Spellbinders plates. Pink Fresh has a lot of foil plates and so on. But this is a tool if you're going to start getting into the foiling. It was recommended to help remove little spots that you want to not show up that kind of have been embedded, from the heat process. So it's kind of like a little eraser. Cute little deer dies from Joy Craft. We always run out of deers around the winter and Christmas time, so trying to remember of all those items that people come in and ask for. We have this company, it's a small company, it's called Frog Whispers Inc., and I'd like to know why they named their company such, but anyways, there are some single stamps, just sentiments. We have the autumn one. Actually, somebody ordered that, so I'll put that to the side. Just the individual Christmas. And these will cling onto your Misty or your acrylic block. I think this is one that everybody wants. Happy 39th birthday from your 105-pound friend. And let's see what else we got. I love this because it's just, this is a sentiment that, you can put on the front of the card because it's small, but you can put it inside. Sometimes you just want to send a card because no, specific reason. Just, I'm thinking of you. Have a beautiful day. A single happy anniversary stamp. Let's see if there's anything else. This is a sentiment for inside your cards. I think we sold a couple of these yesterday already. The Fairy Hugs clear stamps, a little magic can take you a long way. This we'll have in the fairy section, but it's a cute saying for inside your cards. Doesn't have to be done with the Lavinia stamps. We got a lot of the single little brushes in. Allison is going to be doing a Halloween project, a 3D Halloween piece, and everybody's going to be getting this little small brush. These are awesome. We have a couple larger sizes, but this little one is perfect. So it's nice to know that we can order them and you can pick up like a bunch of them, and just have them. Red rhinestones, we always seem to run out of them at Christmas time, so we got those in, and little gold rhinestones. Kind of thinking ahead. Okay, so let me put these away. Let's see what else I have here. Another sentiment. Love it because it's kind of a Victorian-looking font. And another message. We have another large order that you can see of Pixie Sprays. And these make great backgrounds. And we have, these are a lot of the new colors. This is Frozen Pearl. We have Golden Marble, Red Oxide, Molten Gold, Green Bay, and Blue Wish. And I'm going to just kind of splatter some of them. These best are used with watercolor paper. Just kind of mist your watercolor paper. I want to see what this Golden Marble one is. Ooh, if you can see inside, you can see like there's different colors. Let me just take this little. And just remember with these, a little goes a long way. You just kind of tap it. I think my paper started to dry. You can see the different, there's kind of a black in there, which is really kind of neat. And definitely a really sparkly gold. So that one is Molten. Oh no, that's Golden Marble. This is the Molten. We'll put this one next to it. And you can see all the mica inside those. I think I'm going to be like sparkling. We're actually going to the Chicken Wing Festival this afternoon. Dave and Kate are coming into town. And hopefully all this will get off my hand so I'm not eating like molten gold chicken wings. Let's see. These have a lot of sparkle compared to the other Pixie Sprays that we got in. So they're actually super cool. Look at that. When that dries, that'll settle in there. And we'll open, let's see what else. Frozen Pearl is probably just basic. Let's do the Green Bay. Oh, which actually has, looks like it has a lot of blue in it. So we'll have these samples, the color samples. Oh, look at this one. Actually, it's beautiful. Look at that. Has blue and kind of turquoise and some green in there. So those are the new Pixie Sprays. Put those off to the side and I'll put those tops on later. I think there are 6 new colors that we have that we just got in. And let's see, what do we have next? Oh, I have some show and tell. This is just a sample for the store of a shaker card, similar to what we did in our shaker card class. And this is using the Taylor Expression full circle die and the Sizzix domes and all our little shaker sequence. Just a fun sample. This is a card sample that we made using, we inked the background and I used 2 different shades of blue. It's kind of hard to see. And we use a background stamp and just stamped that once the ink had completely dried with just our Wow clear embossing powder. And this is a die cut and we'll probably be getting these in shortly from Hero Arts. I did cut it 3 times and stacked it, and the sentiment that comes in those sets. But super easy, very fast Christmas card. This is an outline die from Creative Expressions, the Christmas. We need to put a little sentiment on here, but this is using the Pixie Sparkles on the background. I haven't seen the entire release from Mama Elephant, so once the whole thing kind of comes live, we'll take a look and see what we'll be getting in from Mama Elephant. The way this was cut on the fold so that it made a card. So you have the shape card, which is always kind of neat and intriguing. I think it throws people off when it's not just a regular shape. They don't expect it to open. But just a kind of cute little touch that you can add. And whoops. Oh. Let's see, I don't know if we got frozen. But there was a little sneak peek of a die coming from Sizzix. Tim's release, Christmas release, is going live today. So we will be putting those dies up as pre-orders. They've been ordered and they're on their way. They're in transit to Buffalo. So you can pre-order those and we'll set those aside for you. We do have his new 2 sets of sprays in and his paste and glitter. So those will be available in the store at 12:05 this afternoon. We did get the distress crayons in, so these are here also. And if you ordered these, we'll set those aside for you. The sprays, I will say the Christmas sprays, the colors are not what I thought they would be, not what I guessed, and I just was blown away. They are beautiful. They're not the colors I would have I thought they would be kind of traditional, and they're not. So you guys are going to love them, and you're going to want each set. So I have a set aside for me already, and we have, like I said, we have an order in now, and then we're going to get another order probably later this week. Okay, so what I promised to do are show you some of the classes that we're going to do. So let's see where we're going to start. Okay, I am going to be doing a whippersnapper Halloween class. Oh, I put glossy accents on my little spider, and I think I put it on top before it had completely dried. So these are the 4 cards that we're going to be doing in our Halloween class. So for those of you that are far away, we can send you a kit and you can join us via Zoom. Yeah, Sadie's in the back snoring. She's like directly behind me. So that is one class that's coming up. I have to finish another card, but we'll have another Pink Fresh washi tape card class. So these are slightly different from what we've been doing. Like I said, we'll have another one in here. This is the foiling, so we'll be incorporating some of the foils. And we have an order of the glimmer machines. We have 3 in the store now, and we have an order coming in. So you guys are going to love the foiling, and it's really like, it just adds a beautiful touch to it. So I think you're going to want one, especially when you see all the samples that we're going to be doing. This is my Heartfelt Creation Poinsettia card class. I went with a completely different route with these. I started off doing red, and I'm like, let's do something different. So I combined it with some papers from Pion, from Maja, both from Sweden, and Echo Park. And we're taking kind of a blue-gray effect with these. So this is our Heartfelt Creation Poinsettia class. We always try to do Christmas in July. That never happens. And things start coming in August. And by the time we get our samples done, here it is September, but you'll have a good start. Kim has 2 great classes coming up. These are her Halloween cards, and these are from Pretty Pink Posh. Adorable as always. I think she's working on another simple little card, so there should be a 4th one. But you can see those little shaker images inside there. You're going to learn how to make those. And these are using stamps from Pretty Pink Posh, which we actually sold out, but we have more coming in. We have a few of them left, but they actually went really quickly. We are using the Spellbinder stitching dies. And once again, taking a different angle and doing different color combinations. And no, you do not have to know how to sew. It's very simple stitching, and it's actually therapeutic. It's just actually doing it. It's really relaxing. And so these are all new dies from Spellbinders. Charlene didn't get a chance to finish her sample. She's doing the House Mouse card class. So maybe this week when she brings those in, we'll show you those. This is a project that I got to do with Finnabar from Prima, and we're going to be offering this as a class. You'll actually be doing it on 8x10 board, which you can frame and do whatever. I'm going to be making another one, and I decided to use this frame from Tim, and I'm going to kind of do a little smaller piece that's going to fit in here, so this can be out on display. So look for this class coming up. So we'll have a mixed media. The other option, and I thought that you can do something like this. Kind of fun. So this will be a fun mixed media class coming up. I'm still working on a couple other regular card classes that I didn't get quite finished, so we'll share those throughout September as we go into October. Donna suggested, so we're going to offer this class using the die from Spellbinders. So you're going to make the 3 cards in 3 different styles, and this is also using the die cut from Photoplay, the slimline. So for those of you, like I said, far away or just can't get in for a class, we really try to get the kits kitted up in advance so that we can get them in the mail and send them off to you, so you can join us on a Zoom class. Some of the Zooms are offered during the store hours, and then some, if they're taught by me, we do them on Thursday evening. This is the new 49th and Market Fall book. This will be offered in store and on Zoom. And I'm still working on completing it, but for the most part, it's done. And you can see just this new beautiful papers that are in this book. Just gorgeous. So we're going to be using their ephemera, some of their die cuts. We have rub-ons in here. Oh, this just has to be attached better. I think this goes this way. And we have this beautiful pocket here. And I found these in the store. These will fit in some of those nice pockets. I thought the color was like perfect. I think this is a pocket. I have a pocket over here. So this is the new 49th and Market Autumn album. So I think that, oh, I just got this little spider. I gotta find, I think he came off one of my cards. So I think that's it for today's Facebook. I'm just gonna see if anybody has any questions. So once again, we're closed Monday. So we will not be here. I'm not even showing up. I'm not going to be anywhere near the store. So don't look for me. And we'll be back open regular hours on Tuesday of next week. Today we're here until 4, regular hours today from 10 to 4. I'm going to be cutting out around 1 to spend some time with Kate and Dave. And like I said, we're going to the Wing Fest, so that should be a fun event. So anybody have any questions? So look for these over the weekend. I'm going to start plugging in the dates for these upcoming classes. So starting next week, we'll have the calendar set with the photos and dates for those classes and a couple others that we're working on. We'll plug in the dates, and as the samples come in, we'll be able to show you what those are all about. So for now, I don't see any questions. So everyone, have a great holiday weekend. Please be safe and enjoy. And we'll see you next week. Thanks for joining me.